give it my all every day of the week. You know what I'm on. I see a crowd at the bottom end.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Kirk Cousins. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Vikings and the Lions coming up.
A happy
next.
Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll go again with Gibbs. Mekhi Blackman gets in for the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll get this down to the 38. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Goff connects for St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Chandler now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now out comes Minnesota. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Cousins throw taken in by Hockenson here. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Here's Madison running on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down. Here's Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. On the handoff, it's Madison. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. You talk about this Lions defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On third down, Cousins. Under pressure, and he will go back at the 38. Alex Anzalone, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to throw, Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards that time for number 14. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He's got it to Williams. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The give, right side for Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
It doesn't matter where on the field he is, even down here in the red zone, he is still slippery with the ball in his hands, and he was almost able to work his way into the end zone.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. As they've got it as we resume action. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the... The 10-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Goff. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination. You can go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Now Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Goff on 3rd down. Slant pass. He's got Reynolds. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Goff. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense.
And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. They'll run it with Madison.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a 1st down. Here's Madison.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
48. Hey, we're good, we're good. Black.
Throwing is Cousins.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
So out now come the Lions.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Goff
finds Gibbs on the check down.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Jordan Addison back out now as the Vikings offense set to take possession.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
But this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now Cousins.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Cousins to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
To throw, Cousins.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back inside the 10-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at...
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Goff now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll take over inside the 45.